Silver leading the circle around Jakey Friedman.
And Jakey Friedman, speaking of Jakey, you know, he hasn't let up a single clean goal on the year. DRS has let up 2 goals. One of them, Akiva Are let up in a blowout. The second one deflected off a hand and in on Jakey. He has not let up a single clean goal in 6 games. DRS has outscored opponents 47-2.
That's dumbfounding, if I say so myself.
But this should be a real test for DRS tonight as they draw a 5-0-1 SAR team. This should be a good one.
The consensus rankings among Yeshiva League teams is that Jakey Friedman is number 1. But if I say so myself, Henry Kolb, the SAR goalie, is a pretty good number 2. Last year when DRS played SAR in the playoffs, it was a nail-biter. But if you remember Jonathan Kaslow's famous "Jakey is God" quote, when Jakey made that all-star ridiculous save, I think that just puts him over the top.
Yeah, and if DRS wants to score goals tonight, they're going to have to stick to same way they've been playing all year. They've been a lot of times 2 men on the forecheck, throwing off the defense as the fire alarm erupts. Here, this is interesting. Let's see if anyone's even going to leave as someone accidentally pulled the fire alarm, as Andre frantically trying to find out what's going on. We have to get out of here? Okay, we're going to pause the broadcast for this fire alarm. Is SAR going to go outside, or are they going to go onto the court? This is going to be interesting. SAR is going outside. SAR is not going onto the court. They're going to be going outside. Well, what I was saying is sticks in the lane on defense, both shooting and passing lanes. 2 guys on the forecheck sometimes just to throw them off and getting everything on net.
And we'll be right back with you.
Yeah, we're going to...
A quick word from our sponsors.
Delay over there.
Oh.
Okay. Well, as I was saying before, we got a few things that DRS has done right so far. They're going to have to continue, especially going to have to be very sharp against a 5-0-1 SAR team. DRS getting sticks in the shooting and passing lanes. DRS sporadically challenging with 2 men on the forecheck. Kind of throws the team off balance. So if DRS wants to win tonight, get pucks on net and keep playing very solid hockey.
And I think that delay was actually good for DRS. It gives them more time to just get amped.
Yeah, they definitely were amped in the hallway over there. Maybe a little bit too amped for the likings of Rabbi Kamenetsky.
There were some vulgar words that were said.
A bit too rambunctious. But we got the greenhouse going tonight in what should be an exciting matchup. Are we on? Are we live? The Wi-Fi's on?
Yes.
As we prepare for this one.
Jakey Friedman does his ritual, goes over to the other goalie, says good game.
Well, as I said before, Jakey has let up 0 clean goals on the season. He let up 1 goal, deflected off a man in front off his hand. Akiva Ari let up the other goal. 2 goals on the season for DRS. They're 6-0. They have 47 total goals right now. This has been a fantastic season so far for DRS.
And as we know, as I said before, but I think it wasn't on the broadcast, Jakey Friedman is a consensus #1 goalie in the Yeshiva League, but Henry Kolb is a pretty close second. If you remember last year, when DRS played SAR in the playoff game that they actually won, Jonathan Kaslow made that very iconic Jakey is God call, which I think when he made that call and everyone saw that save, people realized that Jakey Friedman is the real deal, and he's #1.
As SAR collects the puck behind the net, quickly dumps out. Aiden in pursuit in the corner. Aiden collects, sends it across to Finkelman, who gets it out of the zone. Or perhaps not, as a shot goes wide from SAR. As they battle behind the net, Weinstock on the puck there. He clears out. Klein in pursuit. Into the corner it goes. SAR puts it behind the net. Trying to clear, not allowed to clear there. DRS held it in. Trying to get in front, could not. Back to Finkelman as it goes into the corner now. Blocked off a stick. Klein working there. Weinstock joins as SAR quickly clears out. Finkelman sends this across to Englander, who quickly sends out. And now Klein looks like he's going to be the first one to the puck there as he's being checked over and stoppage in play.
If you recall, the game when DRS's first varsity hockey game of the season, when they played Hank, they're starting off almost the same.
That wasn't that was the home opener.
Home opener. My bad. Their home opener. They're playing the same style of play. At the beginning of the game, they're attacking constantly in the offensive zone.
As Adler works the puck there, Sofer trying to keep it in. He does. Sent in deep. SAR, 2 men on the puck, just like we said in the pregame, as Adler takes the puck here. Adler working on 2 men. They get it away from him, but only as far as center where Sofer intercepts. Sofer playing it up the boards here. Gets into the SAR zone. Hit back up to center ice. And a move here, but Jakey plays it into the corner smartly.
Great poke check by Jakey.
In the corner now. Back to the point. And this one dangerously rolls in front. Finkelman trying to get it out of the zone. He could not. 2 man on Sofer. He gets checked into the boards, but up for Finkelman, who's able to get out and dump one in as this one's played back into the zone. End-to-end hockey right now.
Sofer sacrificing his body on that dump before.
And comes sliding in an SAR player.
Talking about sacrificing his body.
Took down Finkelman. No call there. Friedman in the corner working with Finkelman. Finkelman looks like he's pretty upset about that last play. Didn't get a penalty as it goes into the corner. Finkelman puts it behind the net. Past Hartzark for SAR. Held in the zone by Friedman. Shot in front. They're still searching for it as Jakey plays into the corner. Forking on it there. Back for Hartzark. Tries to get one on net, but it hit the back of the net. Hartzark still searching. Tries to get one in front. Good stick work by Finkelman as we get a stoppage in play and hit the backboard.
Both teams playing really well. That slide on Zach Finkelman, that was a
little bit questionable.
Probably a red flag if you were playing soccer.
Sure looked like one. No call on it. Finkelman got back up. He was a little bit upset, you saw. Checked someone into the boards, but he regained his composure and make a great
athleticism. Though.
Great block shot with the stick. SAR out of the zone, right off the face-off. Sokol in pursuit. SAR trying to work it out of the zone. They do. Here's SAR along the boards. SAR trying to play that one back. Still battling forward in the corner there. This is a physical game so far as Niewicz takes there for SAR. 5 men on the puck for the 2 teams combined there as that one deflects into the ceiling. Right back into Englander's hand. That was pretty cool.
Englander shot it, dumped it up, caught the ball.
He didn't even see it. Fell right into his hand. Englander, Finkelman, Greenberg, and Sokol out there now. Finkelman in to take a face-off, even though he's a defenseman. Finkelman wins it back for Englander, who quickly shoots it out of the zone.
Great dump by
Sokol chasing. Greenberg there for support, but it got by him. Out to Finkelman. Greenberg lost the puck there. Finkelman winds it around for Englander. Englander behind the net, puts it up the boards, but to an open SAR man, who gets one on net. Jakey Friedman with the blocker save. Goes back into the opposite corner, and now right back into the DRS end, where Englander will take. Englander tried to get out of the board, tried to get it out, hit the netting.
Constant dumping by both teams.
Yeah, there hasn't been much going in the way of solid offensive chances. Here's one for Englander, and a save made by Cove, first of the night for him.
A rocket of a shot by Aiden, and he's really upset that he didn't get that one. Henry Cove really robbed him on that.
Yeah, great save. Weinstock and Klein now out there. Finkelman and Englander are going to remain in for DRS. Here's Weinstock on the faceoff. Klein tries searching for it. Still it's SAR winds it around now. Plays it up the boards past Finkelman. Being chased by Hartzik.
Great backhand dump by Zach Finkelman. Newly acquired defenseman from Rambam.
Here's Weinstock trying to get it in front. Played it out for Finkelman. Finkelman missed the net on that one. Back for Englander. He couldn't handle it. And now it goes all the way back into DRS end. He sends it across for Finkelman. Nifty backhand move. DRS still not out of the zone yet, though. Here's Klein now. Klein on the boards. Tried to throw it in front. Here's Weinstock behind the net. SAR man trips. Weinstock still trying to get the puck. 3 SAR players on him. As that one's hit up and out of the zone. Finkelman trying to get it there. Pokes it along for Weinstock for a shot. Deflects into the corner. And out where Englander will get this for DRS. 2 SAR players on him. Back to the point, but it comes all the way back into the SAR end. And now Weinstock comes falling into the corner. No call. The greenhouse wanted a call there. Here's a chance for SAR, and Jakey with the save. Now it's put back in. Kobe hits that one into the corner for SAR. DRS able to hold the zone. Now SAR with the puck. DRS gets it right back for a shot that deflected off an SAR player's stick and out.
And it looks like DRS is playing a little bit of a slower tempo than SAR. They started off the game very hot, attacking the offensive zone, but it looked like there a few times when Aiden would be able to run back and dump the ball, it looked like he was trying to slow the offense down a little bit.
And you saw SAR with a fantastic chance splitting the defense there. Jakey was able to come up with the save in tight. 6:56 to go in the first period, still scoreless. Here's Kaslau out there for the faceoff. He's out there with Adler, of course, as Englander goes back. 2 SAR players forechecking now on the ball.
Isaac
as
Soper.
This one deflects for Adler, and it was a chance, but Cole put it into the corner. Here's Kaslau now. Kaslau trying to put it behind the net for Adler, but it deflects out to the netting, still kept in by Englander. Here's Kaslau now with it, being pressured by a Sting player. As this one comes out, but not out of the zone, and Englander with a shot that was quickly blocked. Freeman deflects that one into the corner. Englander very strong on his stick, able to knock Niewicz to the floor. And now we have a stoppage in play. Looks like it was offside. SAR will go through a full change.
DRS, Aiden switching out.
He was out there for a long time. Kaslau and Adler still out there for DRS as this one's won back. 2 players on the puck for the Sting tonight. Kaslau searching for it. It's kept in the zone by Sting and now quickly whacked out by Finkelman. Kaslau on the puck. Sent around by SAR. Here's Adler. Adler can't get it. Out there, SAR, as Hartzik comes storming into the zone. And here's Adler.
If you could say one thing about Josef Adler is that he's a pure scorer. He's a player to watch tonight.
He has a lot of goals already this season. He's a sniper. Here's Adler in the corner. He's very patient with the puck. He lets you make the first move. Here he comes behind the net, trying to play it back to the point, but unable.
His style of play is almost like Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, you know, his famous move is let the defense open up for him.
Exactly. Here's Finkelman, glove saved by Kobe, and now sent out. Jakey smartly deflects it into the corner, and as the DRS player goes hard into the corner, battling well for the puck, and we have a stoppage in play. That was Sofer there.
Sofer, a superb face-off player.
Here's Sofer on, lost that one. SAR had a quick shot that went wide. And now forking. Adler won't win the race to the puck there. Kaslau there with him. Quick shot by Sofer. It was handled well by Kobe and sent out. Sofer trying to wind it around.
That play by Josef. It's just another example of so far this game. DRS started hustling, but now it looks like they're playing a little bit slower tempo.
Yeah. Here's Adler. Takes it all the way around the court. Searching for something, gets a shot on net. The puck's still there, but SAR has played that very well. The defense did. And now Finkelman will send it back out. DRS relentless attack right now. Here's Kaslau in the corner. 2 men on him. He did very well to get the puck back to the point. Just didn't hit his man properly as Finkelman sends this one out for DRS. DRS going to change on the fly here. As out comes SAR. SAR Too much stick handling there. Finkelman sends it into the corner, and now DRS completes the full change. Weinstock blocked that one. Oh, nearly went in off Weinstock's foot. Great forecheck there for DRS.
And if you saw Jake Weinstock, number 77, the captain of this team, switched in, and he's been an instant burst of energy coming in, bursting onto the defensive scheme.
Here's SAR with a shot. That'll hit the top.
Wow.
Bounced right in front for Green, but he couldn't hit it home. And now DRS trying to clear it. Kept in by SAR. A shot, and he put it wide. Here's Freeman again with it, trying to get it on net. Taken away by Englander, and now a chance for DRS. Klein sends it in, but Kobe covers.
And that's something about Yeshiva League hockey. It's not like we're playing on ice. It's not like it's a perfectly circular rink. It's a basketball gym. And things like
There are some funky bounces.
There are some weird caroms, and as you saw, if Jakey wasn't as good of a goalie and wasn't as aware as he is, that could have actually went in.
Yes, that was a dangerous play.
It's pretty hard to believe, but it's true.
That was a pretty dangerous play. This court will give you a lot of bounces. Englander sends this one out as Klein puts it deeper into the SAR zone, and a head save from Jakey.
I've never seen that before.
That was a very nice form on that header for Jakey.
Looks like he was trying to play some soccer. Second soccer reference already this game.
Here's Fuchs out there for the faceoff. Flanked by Weinstock. Weinstock quickly sends it out. And now Klein and Weinstock. No one's pursuing the ball carrier. As Englander tries to tip this one out. He cannot. Comes back for Englander, though. He's got a cannon of a shot as that one goes into the corner. And now Aiden maybe got caught a little bit as Hames is the first one to the puck for
3
SAR.
minutes left to the
Sends this around.
first period. Still scoreless.
Hartzark fought there by Fuchs. Hames gets the puck again. Hames looking. Hames trying to get this one in front. Englander smartly plays that, but Fuchs just wasn't on the same page. Weinstock still able to clear that out, and Kobe will
Great
cover.
dump by Weinstock.
This greenhouse crowd hasn't been so loud so far.
Hasn't been a lot to get excited about.
DRS a little bit soft to come out to start, but they've still been playing very well. It just goes to show.
Defensively battled.
This is what a soft game from DRS looks like right now. Still tremendous talent on this hockey team. Here's Kazlau on the faceoff, quickly sent down by SAR, and Sofer on the puck. He sends that one right back out to SAR. That one bounces around, and Kobe will cover. Pretty slow pace so far to this game.
It's almost like one of those NFL games that it's just scoreless, and then hopefully you see like a pretty close burst of offense in the second and third periods.
Yeah, well, there were, especially at the start of the game, we had some end-to-end action. It slowed down a little bit here.
The up-tempo play from DRS was actually very, very short. They played very high tempo for the first probably minute and a half a game, but then they started playing a slower pace, tried organizing the floor, which is very hard to do in
Kazlau looks ready to burst off the line on that faceoff, but unfortunately not one. Here's Gordy Kobe in the corner.
And great defense by
handled
Isaac
very
Sofer.
well by DRS here.
Great defense.
They are
by
not
Isaac
giving an inch.
Sofer.
Indeed. Now an SAR player comes out to help Kobe in the corner. Kazlau still fighting for it. Puts that one right back into the corner where it came from. And now Gordy's still searching for something to do. Kazlau strips him of the puck, ridden hard into the boards. Sokol there for support, and Sofer will collect and hit it out of the zone.
Isaac Sofer was amazing on that play, containing rather than attacking. That's the number one key in defense if you're playing in the corner. Contain the man, don't attack. If you attack, then you give the guy...
As here's an opportunity, and he blew it wide.
As I was saying, if you attack the player in the corner, you give him an opportunity for an open hole for either a dump to his teammate inside the paint or a spin move where he could get into the open zone.
Yosef Adler loves to utilize those. That was a tremendous opportunity for DRS in all alone, but just couldn't hit the net.
And DRS is going with not a designated face-off player. Everyone's getting a face-off opportunity.
Here's Josef
like
Adler. He won it. And he winds around through one in front. That was dangerous for SAR, but it comes right back out. 2 men on the puck again for SAR. Englander tries to get one out of the zone. It was stopped there, and offsides is the call.
Great pass, but Aiden wasn't able to execute it.
As Finkelman will quickly come out. Here's Adler on the faceoff again. He won the last one. This one bounced around and taken back. Here's Adler, a tremendous play by Adler to get that puck from between the legs of an SAR player. Stripped of the puck there. That one deflects into the corner for DRS. Here's Sofer again.
If I was DRS, I would just be feeding the beast. Josef Adler is playing exceptionally well so far this game.
Here's Adler in the corner now. Adler trying to find that puck and battle for body position. Weinstock takes it, but he had it taken right from him and sent out of the zone. Here's Englander, winds around and sends that one right back into the SAR end.
Great speed and backhand dump by Aiden.
Here's Weinstock in the corner. Tries to send that one across, and here's a breakaway opportunity. Tremendous back check by Weinstock. That was dangerous for SAR, but the hustle of Weinstock saves that one. As this one goes back into the corner and dumped out for Jakey. He'll deflect that one into the corner. A little bit aggressive to deflect that into the corner instead of covering it, but we've seen it consistently from Jakey tonight. As that one almost went in, a soft one from Weinstock.
DRS, Jake Weinstock and Isaac Sofer are playing exceptionally well so far.
Well, Jakey also wears the C. As we have a whistle here. 9.8 seconds on the clock.
Very rare for a goalie to be the captain. If you actually know, in the NHL, I don't think it's ever happened that a goalie has been the captain.
A diving play at the end of the period. SAR, one more shot. Jakey saves it into the corner, and that'll do it for the first period of play. Still 0-0, but a strong game from DRS.
Nothing offensively.
Did we broadcast through the periods?
Gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! He jams it! He puts it down! That may be the best play in Yeshiva history. Oh, boy! The crowd is going nuts. Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that. And Frisch is celebrating.
And as DRS comes back onto the court for the second period of play, they're pretty pumped for this one. We saw a little bit of a soft period for DRS, but just goes to show when that's your soft period against an SAR team.
Pretty unique to see that every single period, no matter what, it's not only at the start of the game that they gather around Jakey. It's almost like a team huddle in football.
Yeah, as the greenhouse gets ready to go again. Still 0-0 here. SAR played a strong period. You got to give them credit. They had a couple of fantastic opportunities on Jakey. One of them, in particular, the breakaway chance, semi-breakaway. Well, there was one that got in front. Jakey made the save. There's another one.
Great, amazing defense by Jakey.
Yes, that was the other one. Tremendous back check from Weinstock to stop that one. That's why he's wearing the C. As we prepare to start the second period, SAR now slowly starting to trickle onto the court.
Look at Veg, look at him. This one. This corner. Where the net stops. The first throw.
Now SAR preparing, and now coming onto the ice. Okay, that was a little bit weak. That was objectively weak, not just because I'm a DRS fan.
No real enthusiasm by SAR there. Maybe a little bit bitter about their underwhelming performance in the first period.
Well, they got some good opportunities. They just couldn't crack Jakey, as no one has been able to this entire season. Still hasn't let up a single clean goal, as I said before. Okay, interesting choice of chant here. They get a little let's get pumped up. We are pumped up.
Pretty odd chant, if I do say so myself.
Not odd in a good way, though. Not odd in a unique way.
No, absolutely not. An odd chant is Michael Strahan's "Stomp on Them." That's an odd chant that's very unique and very loved by Giants fans.
And this second period, we apologize, starting a little bit late because SAR brought a smoke machine to DRS, which set off the smoke alarms. About a 20-minute delay.
And also, the game was scheduled for 8:15. SAR was in their warm-ups and practicing until 8:25.
Here's the face-off one back to Burrian and dumped in. Englander quickly on the puck, sends it deep where Klein will give chase.
And the greenhouse very pumped up at the beginning of the second period.
Here's Englander, puts it in deep. Battled for it behind the net there. Pops in front, but Klein just couldn't get to it in time, and SAR will send this one out.
Klein.
Shot blocked by Friedman. Klein quickly saves that one from a quick whistle. And now taken by Friedman and sent the length of the court. Englander, that dump was blocked. Englander on it, and Weinstock couldn't handle the pass. It hit his foot. Trying to play it in deep. Burrian read that well. Held in the zone, though, by Finkelman. That was a great play by Finkelman. Englander steals that one, puts it in front, but no one was there to hit it home. Englander, a defenseman, very aggressive there from Englander.
And DRS is starting off the second period with a vengeance.
A lot of energy.
Coming out hot.
Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he just missed that one.
And that's what happens when you're going up against one of the top goalies in the Yeshiva League. You're going to get robbed.
And now a chance for SAR the other way. Jakey able to make the save. Tremendous back check by Finkelman. This game has really picked up here. Klein on the puck now. Trying to get it out. Kept in by SAR. Winds around the point. And now SAR will play this one behind the net.
It looked like Jakey
Hartsmark behind there
on that save.
And you got to give credit to Finkelman, who steals the puck and sends it out. Finkelman, great back check from Finkelman to stop that chance really before it could get started. Here's Hartsmark. Put it in. behind Jakey now. Englander puts it up the boards. Kept in by SAR. Played in deep. SAR searching and now able to get that one only along to Finkelman. Tries to put it into the zone. It comes back to Finkelman again. Nifty move there and shoots one. Save made.
Great move there.
Back into the corner it goes. Sofer and Hames fighting for the puck. Still fighting for it. Gets along to Hames. Hames behind the net. Hames sends it right back. 2 men for DRS on him. And now a stoppage in play. Not sure what the call is here.
DRS coming out hot, and I mean white hot.
This has been a tremendous start. You know, when you're playing aggressive, though, you're going to get those chances going the other way. We saw SAR get that semi-breakaway on Jakey, but...
Those are the risks that you're willing to take.
And when you have Jakey in net, it's easy to take those risks. Looks like DRS is going to take a penalty on this one. It's Sofer in the penalty box. So now a power play for SAR.
The more shots you take equals more goals, unless you're playing against Jakey.
Unless you're playing against Jakey. Finkelman, Englander, and Weinstock out there on the penalty kill for DRS. Friedman, the point man for SAR. It's Hartzark, Burian, and Kobe. Timeout DRS. They're going to talk this one over before the penalty kill. Weinstock still talking with the ref. He wasn't happy about that call on Sofer. You could see him at center ice. He's still talking it over with the ref. So DRS got to kill this penalty, and then they've been playing very well. Hopefully this doesn't kill any momentum for them. They had a fantastic start, perhaps even build momentum off of a good penalty kill. The entire team for DRS coming out to talk this one over. As Coach Rabbi Jenna talks this one, talks again with the ref. DRS really wasn't pleased with that call on Sofer, but Sofer remains in the penalty box nonetheless. Nothing's going to change that.
It looks like Larry getting pretty heated about that.
Yes, Weinstock, Rabbi Janikowski, and Larry, all three, were talking it over with the ref. They were not happy about that call, to say the least. But, you know, DRS still, they've got to like where they're at right now. You still got a chance, 0-0, 9:37 to go in the second period, a lot of time left. You get this penalty kill, you build off of that. Hopefully you get some goals on the board.
DRS pretty upset. Maybe that ignites a spark in him. We'll see.
You know, you can always build momentum off a very solid penalty kill. That's what DRS is going to be looking to do right now. The three out there, Finkelman as quickly won and a save made by Jakey. And now down is Finkelman.
And it looks like he's hurt.
Didn't catch what happened over there, but Finkelman is down.
Slow to get up.
He's talking with the refs. Perhaps he wanted a penalty call. Didn't exactly catch what happened. Finkelman not happy.
Walking gingerly to the bench.
Still made sure to get some words in. He wasn't happy. It looks like he's saying he took a stick to the throat. You know what? It's a hard job reffing these games. You can't catch everything. And now the ref's talking it over. DRS crowd likes what's happening. I don't know why.
Josef Adler is going to come in for the injured Zach Finkelman.
Well, I'm sure we'll see him out here soon. He's a tough kid.
Warrior, a true warrior, if I say so myself.
So, again, the three there for DRS, Weinstock, Englander, and Adler. SAR had a great start to the power play. Looking to build on that now. SAR in the corner. Taken away by Weinstock and sent down the ice. Here's Friedman with the puck, looking to set this one up. Friedman coming out. Burian hits it along for Burian. Stuffed there by Weinstock and sent right back out. Here's Friedman again with it. Friedman looking. Puts it up the middle. Englander tears it right back out. Friedman going to try a third time to get this going for SAR. And they are offside. Hartzark looked like he had a great opportunity, but SAR is offside.
Mental mistakes.
Just not a crisp power play. We saw a great start for SAR to the power play. They got that first opportunity. Jakey came up big time, but kind of fizzled out since then. And give credit to DRS as Finkelman's out there again. Adler goes back out. Finkelman, like we said, tough kid.
Yeah.
As
now
now tackled
wow.
there was Weinstock. A shot went wide, and Finkelman behind the net lost the puck. Taken right back. Weinstock tries to get it out. A shot, and through traffic, Jakey with another save.
DRS is taking a beating, and you don't actually see any penalties on SAR.
Yeah, a few curious non-calls to say the least, but Jakey's come up big so far this game, as he has all season for DRS, as he has all career for DRS, the senior goalie. Still out there, Weinstock, Englander, and Finkelman, the three penalty killers.
Daniel Silver, the one in the sin box, but that was it was a hard call. It was a call that could have gone either way. But these flagrant missed calls by the refs is very
and
unfair.
you go back to that. One of those was the slide we saw earlier in the first period. Another curious non-call, like you said, that's a red flag in soccer. Doesn't exactly translate, but at least could have gotten them for a penalty.
Yeah.
As DRS, great block shot from Weinstock, and that one bounces all the way up. Weinstock staying with the puck, but Burien able to take it there. Hartzark trying to penetrate the zone. He cannot. Like an iron curtain here. And now SAR
is going to get called for something.
Burien takes a penalty. Or it was just offsides.
And besides for that offsides call, this game is, as I said, very one-sided with the refs. Not any DRS calls besides for obvious offsides, which are needed to call, but flagrant missed penalties. That
so far out of the box.
As
Weinstock battles in the corner, yeah.
This game almost looks like the 2006 NBA Finals with the Miami Heat against the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, as many other people think that the finals were rigged, and if you actually watch those finals, or if you actually watch the highlights of those finals, or if you watch people talking about those finals, you see flagrant missed calls and flagrant calls against the Dallas Mavericks, which.
Well, I wouldn't go far as to say that this game is rigged, but certainly.
No, not rigged, but I'm saying, it just. This
understood.
It reminds me of something like that.
Understood. As DRS going to finally change Aiden. He was out there for that whole penalty kill, and Finkelman. Both out there for that penalty kill. Tremendous job by DRS, looking to build on that now. DRS fighting for the puck. It comes back. Nyowitz going to chase there. Sofer on him for DRS. Nyowitz in the corner. Winds it around for SAR. SAR maintains the puck. SAR still trying to find something to do. And that one's played out to the point. A shot in front. Jakey with a great glove save. And Adler unhappy.
Adler.
A little spat with Waxman there. The stick was knocked out for Adler. He was sharing some words with Waxman. This is getting heated here.
You could think about what was said.
This is getting heated here between DRS and SAR. Adler sends that all the way down. Coe trying to cover that. Curiously went for it with the blocker. Almost paid the price for that decision.
You could have expected something like this. The top two teams coming into the game. Big rivals. SAR lost to DRS in the playoffs last year. We all know that.
Yeah,
SAR not in the past few years haven't been able to get over the hump. and DRS has been a factor of why that is. You could say that SAR is a little bit unhappy with their misfortune in the past few years.
Adler and Herstick being split up a little bit by the refs before the face-off, and this one bounces around at the point and sent down where Fuchs will chase for DRS on Hartzark. Fuchs fighting for the puck. Hartzark keeps it. Hartzark going to put this around the net. 2 men on for DRS, but they can't clear. Here's Kaslau who sends it down, and Adler in pursuit. He wins the race to the puck. Adler trying to find something to do. Comes back out for Fuchs, and that one was blocked.
Adler
again. Oh, Kaslau trying to work something in front. A chance there, but Cove with a quick glove. Kaslau had a couple whacks at that one.
DRS really attacking on this.
And it's the fundamentals. Adler quick to the puck, created that opportunity. Fuchs sent it on net, bounced around. Adler put it on net again. Sharp angles, but you get these chances on rebounds. You'll see Kaslau, tremendous play to get the puck around.
Josef playing with a vengeance. It could be from that altercation that he had a few minutes ago.
Here's Friedman for SAR. And a save made by Jakey. Just another great save by Jakey. He's been super solid tonight. We're still scoreless nearly halfway through this game. The question is, at this point,
in the second period,
when will either goalie crack? As Gordy Kobe out there for SAR, he can't win that face-off. Greenberg hacking at it, trying to get it out of the zone. He plays that one across for Sokol, and Sokol finally able to get it out. Greenberg and Sokol both there on the puck. Perhaps a little miscommunication. They could have had a guy in front as Englander chases back and quickly turns around and sends it out. Greenberg chasing. This one goes in. Friedman working on Greenberg. Spins around 3 times, but a great play by Sokol to keep that one in. Sokol now fighting Friedman. Sokol tried to get that one to the slot for Greenberg, but it was blocked by an SAR player, and now Greenberg a backhand that's blocked into the side. Kobe able to lift it all the way down.
The legend is, I can't verify this, but I've heard it from a few people, that Gordy Kolb was actually named after one of the top
best players of all time.
One of the best players of all time. People, arguably the best player of all time, Gordie Howe, number 9, Detroit Red Wings. I can't verify that.
Great save by Jakey.
But if it is true, then it looks like he's playing up to his namesake.
Here's Lindenbaum. And offsides SAR on a line change, it looked like. Niewicz came out. It's a little bit interesting how it works with the long change. You're going to get called offsides if you don't get back in time. It's a little bit hard for the offenses because a lot of times you got to wait for someone to come all the way back from the bench. It takes time. And it kind of does its job to slow the pace down. Englander quickly whacks that one in. 2 men on for DRS. On the puck on the forecheck. Here's Weinstock trying to get the puck. Weinstock gets it. In the corner. Weinstock fighting for the puck. Weinstock takes it behind. Trying to crash in front. Kobe diving at the puck. He couldn't get it. Waxman there fighting Weinstock now. And we get a whistle. Looked like it may have gone into the DRS bench area. This has been a scrappy game.
And I just want to point out, look at those shoes. Just wow.
Yeah, for Weinstock. Those are some loud shoes. As SAR fighting to get the puck out. Still can't. Now perhaps offsides. Good job by Waxman to hold off on touching that puck until his man came back. And now that one goes into the corner. SAR trying to get the puck in front. Unable to. Great clear by Klein. And now Weinstock's going to chase. Got it out. Englander stops it there, offsides DRS. Aiden really had nothing else to do but come into the zone. There were 2 SAR players hounding him for that puck. Thanks to whoever just called us incredible. Thanks for that. Thanks for that compliment. As that one hits the netting and out of play.
Jakob, I think for rookie announcers, I think we're doing exceptionally well.
You know, it's interesting. If the ball goes into the netting, a player can grab it with the glove and bring it right back in. We saw Klein do that earlier. That one, no one was near it as the fans try to kind of work the netting back over the boards.
Almost like there's a time limit. Almost like if you get it before the refs
you have about 2 seconds.
You have about a solid 2.5 seconds to reclaim the ball.
Yeah.
But if not, then it's just considered dead ball.
This Greenhouse crowd, they came out to cheer tonight. Face off. Caught up in the legs, and now Weinstock going to take this one on the boards. Weinstock lost it back. Friedman now with it. Friedman fighting for it. Klein there on him. Friedman keeps on spinning, gets it out, but only as far. Sent across. Englander, a shot that was blocked. That was beautifully set up from Sofer. And now great stick check from
Aiden.
And that was a great stick check by Weinstock coming in just now. Weinstock on net and a helmet save from Kobe. Now another chance. And Weinstock nearly had an empty net to look at. Kobe with a tremendous save.
Amazing play by the SAR defense.
And now the crowd is into it. That was a tremendous opportunity for DRS. They are getting pucks on net. And here's DRS. First one to the puck. Here's Weinstock. Power move. Just missed the net.
Just wide.
Klein now falls back. A couple players fell, including Friedman, and Englander couldn't hold the zone.
DRS is playing amazingly. Ridiculous.
SAR looking for the puck, a backhander. Jakey's there to make the save. Sofer trying to clear it, and a great play by Sofer on the backhand to clear that one. Offside, delayed offside for SAR. As in they come, it's Kobe working on Englander. Kobe gets the puck. He waited too long. Klein able to get in on him as that puck looks like it may be out. And yes, there's the whistle. The puck went out of the boards. These boards, sometimes they you push them in hard enough, ball sometimes kind of rolls out. And a round of applause from the Greenhouse for this DRS line.
And DRS hasn't scored yet, but it just shows that the Greenhouse really appreciates just very great moments. It doesn't matter if you score or not.
You know what? You keep getting these opportunities. Kobe, he has to let one up.
You're eventually gonna let one slip through, no matter how good you are.
Yeah. I mean, you keep generating those kind of opportunities. Kobe can't save everything out here. As Adler chasing hard.
Burst of speed. Amazing burst of speed.
Green couldn't clear that one totally. Pops up in front. Oh, Kobe forced to make a nifty glove save. Didn't look like it was going to go on net.
When that ball was in the air. When that ball was in the air, you were able to see that spin. And when it fell to the floor, it made that amazing spin into Henry Kolb's hands.
Yeah, Kobe. You know, those are the kind of smart plays from a goalie. It's not going to go into the net, but those are the kind of smart plays you want to see from the goalie. As tremendous forecheck by Kaslau, and he loses the puck.
And Jonathan is just
Waxman clears. Energized.
Looks like the Energizer running.
Yeah, he's playing with a purpose right now. As Sofer trying to battle that one out. SAR takes here perhaps a dangerous play in front, but Jakey has it. You know, if you're SAR, and now a little shove from SAR. Jakey was not happy with that. Still no call from these refs. Perhaps a warning coming now to both players.
SAR and DRS, they're going at each other's mass. They're really upset.
You know, for SAR, the question is, what do you do to try to score, try to crack Jakey, to try to score this goal? You know, they're getting these pucks on net, but nothing's coming of it. And it's a little bit discouraging, it's got to be for SAR. They have not cracked the code, nor has anyone in Yeshiva League been able to crack the Jakey code. You just got to get traffic in front. Hope you get a lucky bounce on Jakey. You're not going to score any other way. SAR a chance right off the face-off, unable to get a shot off. That shot was blocked. Comes along behind the net. Sofer will take this and send it out. Deflected off of the face mask of Kaslau. A chance for SAR. He held a lot of patience on display. Perhaps a little bit too much patience as that one deflects out of play.
And I said in the first period, DRS came out strong. They came out firing on all cylinders. But then they slowed down. There were big prime examples on with that. DRS in the second period though is a totally new team.
Yes, this is a total domination we've seen so far.
From the second the puck dropped in the second period, they've been firing on all cylinders, high tempo the whole time, and they're getting good results.
As Greenberg fights for that one in the corner, he got that one dangerously in front.
Oh,
now a
backhand
shot. Greenberg trying to force this one in front, still has it, still fighting for it. Great play by Greenberg to stick with that for so long.
Avi Greenberg, the amazing two-sport athlete.
Here's Greenberg fighting with Hertzig, and there was a play in front with Kaslau and Hartzark. Kaslau is not happy.
Henry Kolb lost his stick. It was a prime time for DRS to take a shot, but they weren't able to capitalize.
Kaslau going to go out for a change now. He had a little spat in front with Hartzark of SAR. Now in front. Comes back behind the net, where Englander will put this for DRS. Hartzark battling. Two guys come on the puck for SAR. Kolb takes. Kolb working on Finkelman. Finkelman will clear this one center down, and Kolb deflects it into the corner. SAR coming right back. That one's taken. Great play by Adler to not be offsides with Weinstock. Unable to drop it back for Fuchs. Adler.
Joseph was just sniffing for the net on that one.
Now Fuchs sends this one down. Friedman gloves it down. Oh, and a chance.
Oh.
Juggling there. Still in front. Doesn't have a stick. Fighting for it there. Fuchs trying to get one on net. That was dangerous. And Kolb still doesn't have a stick. Put it on net. Put it on net. Oh, it was blocked. Kolb. When's a good time to get this stick for Kolb?
Henry Kolb was never able to get possession of that ball.
And that's interesting. SAR kind of put that one off on purpose. They could have flagged SAR for delay of game. Kolb, the goaltender, didn't have a stick. It's a smart play from SAR, but that could be called for a penalty.
Second play in a row where Henry Kolb lost his stick.
Freeman out there for the faceoff now. Englander in hot pursuit.
Amazing burst of speed by Aiden. It's almost like you're playing PlayStation. You press L2 for speed burst.
And this one's sent out. That's the end of the second period. A great second period for DRS. Again, a few non-calls from the refs. We could have had a delay of game on SAR. We could have had a high stick on Finkelman. We could have had, in the first period, a sliding play on SAR. But DRS, it's still 0-0. You know, DRS got to come out here in the third period, play just like they did in the second period.
Gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! And he jams it! He puts it down! That may be the best play in Yeshiva history. Oh, boy! The crowd is going nuts. Did you saw that! And Frisch is celebrating!
Teams, as the teams prepare here to come back on, we just saw a tremendous second period from DRS. Let's see if DRS could come. If they can replicate that in the third period, it's looking good for them. Hi, are we on?
Yeah.
Like my voice is on right now? So again, that second period, DRS playing very well, very energized. They're going to have to come out with that same level of energy in the third period.
Pretty funny how great the relationship between the players not on the team, players that come here every single week, cheer on the team in the greenhouse, and the actual team.
Yeah.
The fans are literally in the huddle with the team.
And you can hear them.
You can hear them.
If you can't, I assure you, they're very loud as DRS is coming back on. The SAR players behind us can only watch on in jealousy at the tremendous DRS crowd.
No one has as good fans as DRS.
Well, SAR, again, we apologize for the late start. SAR thought it was smart to bring a smoke machine. Not sure what they were thinking there, but
ridiculous.
It did obviously set off the smoke alarm, so we had a little bit of a delay. About 25 minutes, we had the fire trucks. It's a little bit of a waste of resources for the fire truck, you know. Mistakes happen. They know now not to bring smoke machines to hockey games. I don't know why they thought they should in the first place, but.
And knowing public service officials.
Yeah, it's a waste of taxpayer dollars at the end of the day.
Knowing public service officials, policemen, firemen, garbage men, they do not like when they get called for something that's not serious.
Yeah.
And the firemen, I could probably imagine how upset they probably were.
Well, they were here quickly. And again, a pretty boring. Well, now they're kind of dancing around the cove. I'm not sure what's happening.
Still very mundane.
I'm not sure what's
mundane huddle.
I don't know what's happening. I don't think they know what's happening on this come out over here. As some SAR players trickle in. Meanwhile, in the hallways, you can hear DRS going crazy as SAR kind of gathers around the net in some sort of ritual. This crowd is really, really loud. They're in the hallway now. So DRS is upstairs. They come down the steps. They go upstairs for intermissions. They come down the steps back on, and the DRS greenhouse goes out and kind of forms a huge bridge in front. As the DRS players come on, they are pumped up for this period. They are excited. This is a chance, and you know what? If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So they got to come out here. You got to beat the premier competition like SAR, 5-0-1. DRS is 6-0. They played great hockey so far this season. It'd be great for them if they could come out and win this period, win the game.
And very appreciated by me. DRS started with the "We Believe That We Will Win" chant from the storied U.S. Soccer World Cup a few years ago. Chanted that while they were coming out onto the floor.
So it looks like the starting four for SAR is going to be Burian, Friedman, Kobe, and Green. The starting. As we are set to start for this third period, Englander out there to start.
The
Sofer out there with them. Yeah.
Greenhouse with limitless energy. They just don't get tired.
Not only limitless energy, but they got a very respectful crowd. You don't hear them chant negative about the other team.
There was a small earthquake today, actually. If you didn't know, it stretched from here.
1170 Ibsen. Oh, there was?
Yeah,
a real earthquake?
There actually was.
Was it at about 4:30?
It was something, but I'm saying, maybe the greenhouse, I think, is probably capable of starting a little mini earthquake, you know?
Yeah. As Englander tries to get that one out, it's up for Weinstock, who sends it into the corner. Klein will chase there for DRS. Klein fighting for this puck. He gets it out, but it went past Sofer, and Englander will look for this puck. Plays it up. Klein was stuffed there to get that one out of the zone. SAR sends it around, a shot, and a save made by Jakey through traffic. I mean, there's really no way to beat Jakey as Cope covers.
Puck frozen.
It's interesting. We've kind of seen an aggressive Cope where he'll deflect the puck into the corner, kind of like what Jakey was doing in the first period,
also
just to keep the play going.
Cope.
And we've seen both right there. It's a little bit conservative. You have a man on your right that's a little bit open. It's an interesting play to cover it. You know, maybe SAR is playing not to lose here.
Playing with the tide of the game.
As Weinstock battles in the corner here. Klein also there. Hames fighting for SAR. The pucks. Refs making sure the puck stays moving. Here's Klein as it pops out.
Outstanding perimeter defense by DRS.
And now Weinstock comes out with it. Sends it for Englander, who pauses, sends it across. And now a shot. A shot save made with the shoulder.
Off the shoulder pad by Henry Kolb.
Yo, don't get too loud. I think it kind of blows out.
Oh, okay.
And now a chance the other way for SAR. That was a well set up play. A lot of patience from Englander to set that one up. As Englander ferociously fighting with two SAR men to try to get this one out. SAR able to collect the puck. Tries to put one on net. That one's blocked by Englander. Hames with the puck now. Working out there with Hartzark. Hames had it taken away from him up only to the point where Friedman takes a shot, and it goes into the opposite corner. And now sent it again. And now DRS chasing. It's Weinstock. Working on Friedman. He fell into the netting there. It's hard because the boards are sometimes shallow. It's hard to keep that in mind when you're playing such a fast game.
Almost like a
as Aiden loses his stick. Great play by him to bat that one out with his glove or his foot. Didn't catch which one he used on that play, and now Weinstock in the corner. Weinstock.
Remind me a little bit of a baseball stadium. Dodger Stadium in general, actually. They have that very small, like 4-foot right field fence where it curves around. Fenway Park also, it's like that over here with the small board.
As the puck goes into the netting. By the way, we saw earlier in the second period, we saw Jonathan Kaslow have a little bit of a spat in front with one of the SAR players. Turns out he felt he was cross-checked. Didn't quite catch it, but wouldn't surprise me with the way this game has gone so far in terms of missed calls. Adler out there for the face-off. Kaslow with him. Sent in by DRS. And glove down, but right to Kaslow. He passed that one to Adler. And a chance in front, but it's saved into the corner. Adler still fighting with Waxman there. Refs may have missed a hand pass from Kaslow to Adler on that offensive opportunity. Burian trying to get it out for SAR. He works it up for Niowitz. Taken back by Adler. Adler using that body to keep the puck off Waxman. Waxman eventually able to get it up for Niowitz, who shoots it in. Save made by Jakey into the corner. Now SAR working. Winds in for his man. Here's SAR spinning. Tried to get one in front. He scored.
Oh, wow. And DRS had total control of this game through the first and second period. DRS having control of the game in the third period. But sometimes those short little offensive bursts by the other team.
You know what? We said in the beginning, SAR's got to get the puck on net. You get the puck on net there. Jakey thought it was coming out the other way. A little bit of a defensive breakdown maybe for DRS. You know, it's only 1-0. There's 9 minutes to go. There's plenty of time left for DRS here. Certainly deflating, though. But, again, credit to SAR. They kept on getting that puck on net, and now DRS playing from behind for the first time all season. SAR navigating well, and now a shot. That one was dangerous.
The perfect record in jeopardy.
Comes back out for Friedman. And that one, they call it offsides. Well, you knew SAR was going to be one of the toughest challenges of the season for DRS. They've played up to the challenge, sort of. They certainly could have been better so far.
It's like that.
Now they're down 1-0.
Like that famous interview with that Cardinal. I think it was Romeo Crennel when he was the coach of. I'm not sure. When he had that very strong interview, press conference after
Fuchs.
the game.
That was some nifty hand-eye coordination from Friedman to block that shot from Fuchs.
Where he said they are who we thought they were. Where he said basically saying that we knew how they were going to play. We knew how good they were, but like we didn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Right, I see that. As SAR, there was a whistle there. You know, you got to keep an eye on that clock there. Clock working against DRS now. 8:23 to go. They need the equalizer. Here's Fuchs in the corner. A sliding play from SAR as they fight for it. Comes out for SAR. SAR still fighting for it in the corner. You know, it's hard. SAR clearly just trying to keep the puck kind of frozen for as long as possible, trying to kill the end of this game. But there's 8 minutes left. There's a lot of hockey to be played. I don't know if it's smart to start playing so conservatively when you have a puck in the offensive zone. You're trying to stuff it into the corner. That may come back to bite them.
It's not smart, but it's also very hard to milk the clock for so long.
Yeah, it's
7:55 left to the game. It's if you play that conservatively, then you're
gonna let one up.
Mistakes are bound to happen.
Yeah, you got to keep pushing if you're SAR. You know what they say, the best place to be if you're trying to defend is in the offensive zone. I don't know if I want to see him holding the puck. I don't know if they should be holding the puck so early in the game. Still a lot of hockey left to be played as Cope covers that one up. DRS still pushing. We haven't seen so many great opportunities since the SAR goal for DRS. They were really pounding before that, and it's kind of slowed down for them now. They got to keep playing the way they were playing. You have to, as they say, trust the process as Weinstock gets that puck in the corner. Weinstock being pressured there by SAR, and a chance right in front. Weinstock trying to get that puck back. Weinstock still has it. Working on two SAR players. These fragile boards are a real issue sometimes. As it bounces out, Englander gloves it back into the zone, but sent back out where Sofer will get on that one. 2 men on the forecheck for SAR. That one collected for SAR, but blown wide. Englander will send it all the way down and backhanded out. Perhaps a little bit of an opportunity here for SAR. A lot of time.
Knowing Jakey's game and his killer instinct, I think it's I think it's going to be pretty hard for SAR to score another goal.
Yeah, as he goes tripping down into the corner, and they're going to call Weinstock on that one. Delayed penalty here
by DRS.
For SAR. You know, those kind of penalties, it's tough. You have to have control of your stick, but at the same time, that's just someone getting tangled up as Friedman went crashing into the corner. Kind of got tripped a little bit by Weinstock's stick. It's the right call, but it's a tough play for Weinstock.
It's the
not
right
much
call.
else you can do.
It's the right call, but we all know that in professional sports, even though they don't try to make it obvious, when a ref misses a call, he usually makes up for a call later on. Here, this game, it's been pretty one-sided with the calls. DRS had some plays where SAR should have been called for a penalty when they weren't. Obviously, that was a penalty. But if you're going to call that, then you should also call the penalty on the slide in the first period.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
On the Jake Weinstock tackle in the second period in the middle of the court.
When Jake Weinstock was tackled, then we saw also. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen a few missed calls. And the delay of game, again, that's just as a referee knowing the situation, knowing that SAR is looking for that quick whistle because Kobe had gone to try to get his stick. Finkelman almost put it into empty net. That's for the refs. They got to know that situation, that SAR is going for that whistle. And when you see them put the puck into the boards, through that small hold, you have to know if you're the refs. As a chance in front for SAR. Hartzark there. Aiden swivels around a couple players. He's got a 2-on-1, but he was back-checked by Gurian well. And offsides is SAR.
And on that
6:15 to go.
And on that chest save by Jakey, it dropped down, and his 5-hole was totally exposed. It could have been a great opportunity for SAR.
Still on the kill here is DRS. Kazlau out there for the faceoff. This is not the unit we saw the first time around, as SJR has a chance right in front.
Oh,
that one still scrambling for it is SAR. They control the puck here. Jakey with some tremendous saves.
Jakey.
SAR, that puck went through the crease on a breakaway, and now they score. SAR gets another one on DRS. A little bit of a crazy play defensively for DRS, and they just lost a man. Looked like it might have been Hartzark in front. Slammed it into the open goal.
That's a classic hockey play. A goalie could make an amazing save. Jakey actually looked like he was
as they switch halfway through they switch sides halfway through the third period. Yeah,
looked like Jakey looked like his inner Carey Price on that play. But then if you keep on forcing, and if you're not playing defense, it's bound to happen. No matter how good you are, no matter how many saves you are, how many saves do you make.
Yeah,
you can make a save, you can make an amazing save, but if your defenders don't flush it out onto the other side, then it's bound to score.
You can't.
The
point
team
is
bound to score.
The point is you got to get the puck out of the zone if you're DRS. You can't leave the puck in the zone that long in the penalty kill as SAR collects. DRS, they got to get 2 goals, obviously, with 6 minutes to go. It is very doable. If you look at this team, 47 goals in 6 games. Obviously not this level of competition, but 47 goals in 6 games nonetheless. This is a team that's capable of bringing out the goals. As this goes into the corner for Finkelman. Finkelman there lost it to a couple SAR players. He goes down. Another high stick on Finkelman. He's hurt, and they finally get a whistle.
This is the second time that Zach Finkelman got hurt.
Replay on that play with Finkelman? Finkelman goes down again.
That's
it may have been another high
time.
stick as Sofer comes out to see if he's okay.
Can we get a replay on that Finkelman?
That's the second time Zach Finkelman got hurt. First time, high stick related. Second time, high stick related.
And
this one looks a little bit more severe. He's been on the floor for a solid half of a minute.
We saw from previously Finkelman got hit in the neck with the stick. He got hit in the neck with the stick again. And we talked about stick control for DRS on that Weinstock penalty that resulted in a goal. Friedman kind of got caught up in his legs, Weinstock stick. Now we're talking about stick control on the other side, and SAR really has been loosey-goosey with their stick so far. And they've already hit Finkelman in the neck twice.
Multiple times where SAR should have had penalties.
And
penalties that could have altered the game. Penalties where it could be 2-2. Penalties where it could be 3-0 DRS. Penalties where
it's all about momentum.
Anything.
So
it's all about momentum. Finally, just finally, SAR finally gets what they deserve. They've been playing hard the whole game. They've been playing like the Detroit Pistons of the 1980s. I mean,
well, as they take it back in, Englander sends it out, gloved by.
They finally got what they deserve.
Well, they didn't get any penalty on the play, so still unpenalized there. 5:02 to go. DRS needs 2 quick goals. And again, as we said, they're capable of doing it. The question is, can they crack Kobe? Puck comes right in front for Jakey. He sends that one into the corner smartly as Sofer lifts this one out. Kobe covers again. Nothing doing on the offensive side for DRS right now.
DRS looks very out of it right now.
Yeah.
And with 4:54 left in the game, down 2-0, it's hard to come back when you're playing this low tempo.
Here's Weinstock on the draw. That one pops up. Englander gloves it in, but this is going to be a hand pass on DRS as Weinstock touches the puck. Another quick whistle. We've seen 2 whistles in about 3 whistles in about 15 seconds. This game's kind of slowed down here. As Weinstock ready to take the face-off for DRS. Won by SAR. Into the corner it goes for Sofer. Trying to get that one out. It was kept in by SAR. Goes all the way down. And SAR winds it around. Kept in there by DRS. Here's Weinstock operating with the puck. Weinstock, patience, and Adler just couldn't handle that slick pass from Weinstock. He reverses it to Weinstock again. Weinstock searching. SAR very not aggressive here as DRS just, Weinstock and Adler kind of playing catch. Here's a breakaway for SAR, save made by Jakey. And now Aiden, very smart play to push the tempo the other way. You know SAR's going to be a little bit vulnerable, and now a goal by Adler.
Josef Adler, what did I tell you before in the first period? Josef Adler is the player to
he's a
watch
goal scorer.
tonight. He's the goal scorer. Replay. We're going to get some replay on that.
We got some replay action. This new DRS Live capabilities. You see that great play from Josef Adler right there. The goal, you know, DRS, credit to them. They did not give up, down 2-0, and now all they need is 1 goal. And now you can see the crowd back into this game. This is anybody's game, 4 minutes to go.
Pretty funny. Less than a minute ago, I said DRS was
Great
playing.
stick work by Aiden there to block that shot. Go ahead.
Less than a minute ago, I said DRS was playing with very low tempo. Looked like they were out of the game. A quick goal changes everything.
As SAR now putting the foot on the gas pedal as this one comes back for Sofer, who sends it out. Kept in the zone well by Burian. A shot bounces around in front. Sofer puts it into the corner smartly and dumps that one. Hit the backboard and the net. It's caught up in the netting. We'll see how they play this one. Will they wait for the ball to come down? It looks like it's stuck up there for good.
Looked like it's pretty hard to do that.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
And SAR again, we had that delayed start because they brought a smoke machine, set off the smoke alarm. The in case you missed it, the fire department had to come down and figure that one out. As a glove save there on Weinstock from center ice, he shot that one. Weinstock here, perhaps an opportunity. Stopped twice with the blocker by Kobe. Now the puck fighting for it in the corner is DRS. Still searching for the puck, and down went, looked like it may have been Kaslow, a chance in front. And Kaslow again cross-check down. Great back check there. Chance in front from SAR, bounces out.
DRS
Waxman
with a
SAR
series of opportunities on that last possession.
Yeah, and SAR coming right back the other way. You know what? When you play aggressive like this, these opportunities are bound to happen. You got to just trust it. Jakey and Englander goes down. That's going to be a penalty on SAR. DRS now an opportunity on the power play to find that equalizer. What a tremendous opportunity as you see Kaslow pumping up the crowd. He is excited. This is a golden opportunity for DRS right now.
I made a mistake before, and when I forgot who it was.
You said they got what they deserved.
Zach Finkelman. I said they got what they deserved. My bad. I thought SAR got a penalty. Now they got what they deserve.
And we've seen all night SAR not controlling their stick and finally penalized for it. They missed 2 slashes on Finkelman. Dangerous plays. Now SAR penalized. Go away. Guys, stop bothering. Sofer, Weinstock, Adler, and England are out there for the power play. This is pivotal. Can DRS find this equalizer?
2:50 left in the game.
And now the ref is drawing a line there. Englander going at it with one of the SAR players, dropped in there. DRS won that face-off, but it was fought out by SAR. Weinstock all the way across for Englander. Englander sends it back for Weinstock. Weinstock, great play, fakes the slap shot and gives it in for Adler. Adler now looking.
The X factor, feed the beast.
Adler tried to throw one in front, now pressured by 2 SAR players. They weren't confident enough to put the full trap on, and that one's gloved out of the zone. And now an opportunity for SAR, and down a hard play as Jakey falls down. Not necessarily a dirty play, but that was a fast play. Kobe kind of fell into Freeman there trying to find the puck, and you just hope they're both okay.
Very intense play there.
Yeah, and that's, you got 2 teams want it this much. They're playing this high-paced game. Bound to get a couple plays like that. It's just the nature of the sport. Luckily, Jakey and Kobe both appear to be okay.
That's what's great about hockey.
Here's Adler. DRS wins the faceoff. Adler navigating in the SAR end. Put it back for Weinstock. A shot that was blocked by SAR. And Weinstock does well to get that one out of danger. A pressing SAR player wanted that puck. Englander takes this one into the corner. Englander, aggressive play with the stick. Surprised there was no slashing call on that one.
2-on-1.
And you talk about missed penalties. SAR player used his stick to fight Englander off. That should have been a penalty, slashing or cross-checking or something. As DRS quickly on that puck to get it out of the netting. Here's Englander with it.
Missed opportunity by SAR in that last possession.
Here's Weinstock. He had a great chance.
It was a
blocker safe through
2-on-1.
traffic. Englander searching for the puck there. He keeps it in. Trying to get that one back for Weinstock. Still holding it in the zone.
As I was saying, it was a 2-on-1. I think it was.
A chance for Adler. He blew it wide. Great setup by Weinstock. Great playing by Weinstock. And now it pops in and it's kept out of the net by Sofer. And now a pushing, shoving match. The puck kept out. And now Kobe and Jakey will break up the fight. Jakey.
Amazing defense by by Daniel Sofer.
Jakey's,
Amazing defense.
that puck popped up on Jakey.
Can we get a replay on that? Can we get a replay on that?
That puck popped up on Jakey.
Daniel
And Sofer,
Sofer
with the presence of mind
looked
to
like
dive and save that puck.
Like a center fielder on that.
Yeah, that was a great diving play. I know a timeout must be from SAR. DRS already used the timeout. That was a crazy chance in front and a little bit of shoving, but nothing major. Jakey came in to broke up that fight. Larry talking it over. The penalty.
I'm not sure.
DRS still 2 seconds left on, or excuse me, 12 seconds left on the power play for DRS.
And this game is
a minute 20 to go. The question is, when do you pull Jakey out for that extra attacker? It's really hard in Yeshiva League because the ice is so small, and there's no icing either. So it's really hard.
Very small.
You got to do it at some point.
A lot of caroms off the boards. A lot of caroms off the wall, off the top wall. A lot of caroms off the nets.
And there's no icing, so it's a small court. So if you're a defender on his SAR, there's no penalty for just shooting at the net, and it's so close to you that it's kind of easy.
It's very easy to score.
Yeah, hopefully DRS able to find that tying goal before it gets to that point.
Anyone that's skilled, anyone that's has the skill to be on the hockey team is able to make a full court shot.
Yeah. Weinstock, Adler, Sofer, and Englander are out there for DRS for this pivotal draw with a minute 20 to go. DRS has got to get that puck fast. Again, 12 seconds left on the penalty. Or excuse me, 2 seconds left. I was wrong before. 2 seconds left on the penalty. The SAR player is back out on the ice, and Englander sends it in deep. Hartzark back on the ice. Winds around. Englander had some time, and a dirty play from the SAR player. He shoved him out of the court. Again, using that stick. I wonder why there's no call from the refs.
And with no refs.
Yeah, again, they're using that stick to kind of just whack the DRS player, specifically Aiden Englander, into the boards. I'm astonished that there's been no penalty call. They've done it twice so far.
They've done that twice, but they've done it multiple times. Dirty plays just in general.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous how there's no call. There was one called out, and here comes the extra attacker.
So the net is empty for DRS. It's played well to keep it in the zone there. Comes out for Englander. Englander puts it in for Adler. This one comes out to an SAR stick. He's going to put this one up, but unable to chase it. Finkelman was the extra attacker for DRS, as that one was a full-court bullet from Finkelman. Had a little bit of spin on it as well. Handled well by Kobe.
Able to see that beautiful spin on that.
There are 16 seconds left in this one now. DRS only has a couple more opportunities to tie this game. They're going to set up with Weinstock, Sofer, Adler, Englander, and Finkelman on the far point. And if I had a guess, I'd say Weinstock wins it back. Englander sends it right across. There's going to be a timeout, though, by DRS.
As I said before,
yeah.
Yosef is the X factor. Give the ball to Yosef. Feed the beast.
Well,
Feed
it looks
the
like
beast.
they're going to set up.
Or Jake Weinstock.
It looks like they're going to set up Finkelman with that rocket slap shot that we saw a little bit on display on that last play where he sent it down. That wasn't a slap shot. That was just a wrist shot. But, again, you see the speed of his shot.
It could be anyone. This DRS team has an arsenal of amazing scorers on this team.
Well, and you kind of got a sneak peek at it. It really looked like DRS putting that ball back for Adler to Englander if he wins the faceoff, and Englander is just going to immediately send it across for Finkelman. 16 seconds to go, still 2-1 SAR. We saw a dominant second period and parts of the third period for DRS. They weren't able really to crack Kobe. A lot of questionable calls against, that kind of favored SAR. We saw a couple multiple missed penalties against SAR. So this has been a tough game for DRS. They haven't gotten the officiating they want, obviously, but they're still in this with 16 seconds left.
One call, which was ridiculous. There was probably
Weinstock looking to set up Finkelman or Adler here on the faceoff.
Six penalties that should have been called.
As here's the puck drop. Weinstock wins it for Adler. Adler trying to find it. It's sent the length of the ice. 11 seconds to go.
10.
DRS trying to work
9.
it up. They send it across. Englander just going to have to dump this one in. There are 6 seconds left.
In desperation.
Not much time left. And the puck goes out of play. 2.3 on the clock.
2.3.
Is this enough to set anything up for DRS?
DRS needs a shot in the prayer.
DRS visibly frustrated right now. They've had, as the refs talk this one over, where exactly they're going to put this one.
And it looks like DRS is trying to set up. Looks like they're trying to set up someone for that one-timer at the point.
It looks like they're just going to win it back for Adler, who's just going to fire it.
Basically the only way to win the game is a one-timer here.
And this will do it.
And the
SAR able to secure the victory. A lot of questionable officiating, but you got to give credit to SAR. They came out, played hard, scrappy game. DRS obviously didn't get the result they wanted, but they played a strong game all night.
And DRS should take this game as a learning experience. Obviously, they were 6-0 coming into this game. Now they're 6-1, tied with this team that just beat them. But they were able to compete. They were able to. The game was hardly fought. It was a game.
It was
a game where DRS should go back into the locker room afterwards and say, "We could win. We could win this."
A couple calls going the other way, and you have what is maybe a DRS victory even. So as the teams shake hands at center ice. Again,
And
DRS, you have to draw positives from this performance. Obviously, they're making the playoffs. Hopefully, they're making the championships, the semifinals. It's not such a big deal if you lose these games. Obviously, you'd rather win, but it's a good opportunity to learn from the mistakes here. As that's it from DRS Live. Jakob Weissman, Akiva Gluck, Benjamin Klein on the computer.
Chaim Schwartz and Tzvi Yudin would like to say good night.
Whole game with both.